Stadium. Hi, Marty.
Eileen, it's a little chilly here in Chapel Hill right now, but things are going to heat up tonight. Virginia and North Carolina both have records of 3-2 in the ACC, tied atop the Coastal Division. Now, Virginia has lost 3 straight games on the road. During that stretch, the Cavaliers have struggled with turnovers and running the football. Virginia is going to have to do a better job in those areas if they're going to win here tonight. Now, North Carolina has won 2 of its last 3, beating Duke and Georgia Tech. The Tar Heels beat Duke last week with an interception here in the end zone in the final seconds. With just one exception, all of North Carolina's games have been close this season. Carolina is 0-3 against teams that have been ranked at some point during the season. And of course is Virginia. The Tar Heels have a good-looking quarterback in true freshman Sam Howell. He leads the ACC in passing yards, passing touchdowns, and total yards. Virginia's quarterback knows the Hoos have to play better on the road.
We just got to elevate all our focuses and execute an efficiency when we're going on the road that we haven't done in the past. So
yeah, race to the finish, one game at a time. And so it's an intriguing matchup. It's a meaningful matchup. It's for both teams. I mean, what could you want more in Week 9 than playing these kind of games that are meaningful and what you've worked the entire year to do?
This is pretty much a must-win game for Virginia tonight if they want to win the ACC's Coastal Division. Now remember, the Cavaliers will be without their captain, Jordan Mack, for the first half of tonight's game because he was penalized for targeting in last week's game at Louisville. So that'll be a big loss. We will have highlights of tonight's game at 11, and then, of course, I'll have a full post-game report for you tomorrow morning on your News at Sunrise.
All right, thanks, Marty. We'll keep it here with football. Virginia Tech traveled to number 16 Notre Dame today. 10 seconds left.
Miami to take on the Hurricanes. UVA had extra time to get ready as they were on a bye last week, and they'll be looking to bounce back from their first loss of the season. Marty Hutloff joins us live from South Beach with a preview of the matchup against the Hurricanes. Hey there, Marty.
The UVA football team arrived here in Miami earlier today, where the temperature right now is about 80 degrees. A Wahoo win tomorrow will give Virginia its first 3-0 start in the ACC in 12 years. Miami is desperate for a win at 0-2 in the conference. UVA players and coaches say they were watching last weekend when Miami fell behind 28-0 at home to Virginia Tech, then scored 5 of the next 6 touchdowns to tie the game.
Man, so the skill players are fast, which means on any given play, a ball could be handed off to someone that goes the whole way. The ball could be thrown to someone that can go the whole way. And that's always an inherent threat that's just in the background of your preparation.
Miami switched quarterbacks in that game. Backup N'Kosi Perry threw 4 touchdowns and racked up over 400 passing yards. Hurricane quarterbacks also threw 4 interceptions in that game.
It excites you, I think the best part about being a DB is you can make the highlight interceptions, go up and get the ball. But that also comes with throwing the ball a lot, so you got to be ready for the throws.
As for Virginia, the Hoos only had 4 yards rushing in their last game, and Bryce Perkins was sacked 8 times. Coaches say the offensive line has been a focal point in practice.
Very deliberate work up front. Communication, technique, and deliberately being accountable for what you do up front, and that's a team thing.
Virginia beat Miami last year in Charlottesville, but has lost the last 3 to the Hurricanes in Miami.
And that atmosphere is still the craziest atmosphere I've ever played in. There, it was like a party in the stands. It was truly like South Beach, Miami.
What I do know about Miami Hurricane football is the community down there is really passionate about that, and so I don't know how they look at Virginia. It's going to be a fun place to play no matter what, fans or not. I think our guys are going to be ready to play, and I think they're excited to get back on the field.
Miami announced yesterday that N'Kosi Perry, who led that comeback charge last weekend against Virginia Tech, will be Miami's starting quarterback tomorrow. I'll have much more on the game when I see you live from Miami's Hard Rock Stadium tomorrow night on your News at 6. Mike, back to you.
Marty, thank you very much. UVA is ranked 10th in the nation in total defense, so I think they're more than happy to see a guy make it his first start of the season. But Perry obviously had a very good game in their last loss against Virginia Tech.
I think Marty picked up that shirt at the airport when he got down there.
I think that's a standard for trips to Miami.
A standard for trips to Miami. All right.
Gotta have it. Yeah.
Thanks, Mike.
We'll be right back.
NBC 29 News coverage.
Florida. Virginia will be looking for its first win on the Hurricanes' home field since 2011. Marty Hutloff is in Miami with a preview of tonight's showdown. Hey there, Marty.
Well, tonight is one of the biggest games for Virginia football in the last decade. The first-place Cavaliers control their own destiny in the ACC's Coastal Division. A win here tonight would move the Hoos to 3-0, and they would stay in control in their quest to become the 7th different team to win the ACC's Coastal Division over the last 7 years. Now, Virginia beat Miami in Charlottesville last year, scoring the first 10 points of the game, and then winning a low-scoring affair, 16-13. We likely will see a lot more scoring tonight, with Miami's offense being more potent and their defense giving up a lot of yards. Virginia has lost to Miami 3 straight times here in this stadium. Tonight's a nationally televised game on ESPN against a Hurricane team desperate for a win at 0-2 in the ACC. It sets up an intriguing matchup.
I mean, this is why we work so hard day in, day out, all year long, for moments like these. So just try not to be too nervous. I mean, everyone's going to be nervous, but try not to be too nervous. Just really enjoy it. Hone in on your job and focus on that, and make plays within your responsibility.
Well, it's exciting. It's something you dream of as a kid, and so to actually get the opportunity, there's no better way to show up.
Now, Virginia Tech lost to Miami in the stadium last week, and a lot of the Tech players cramped up in that game. The temperature tonight expected to be in the high 70s, and the key is hydration, says Virginia offensive coordinator Robert Anai. It's an 8 o'clock kickoff. I'll have a full post-game report for you tomorrow morning on your news at sunrise at 7 o'clock. Mike, back to you.
Thank you very much, Marty. We will have a full slate of high school games on the Friday Night Fury tonight.
Live in Miami with a look ahead to tonight's game.
Hi guys, good to be with you from inside Miami's Hard Rock Stadium. It's 79 degrees here in Miami, but the big story is the rain. It's been raining here for the last 2 hours, and there's a 50% chance we could see some rain at some point during tonight's 8 o'clock football game. Virginia has lost 3 straight games to Miami in this stadium. This season, Virginia has a record of 2-0 in the ACC. Miami is 0-2. But despite that, Miami is a 2.5-point favorite for tonight's game. And the last time we saw these two teams, but both these teams are coming off of a loss. The last time that we saw the Hoos, they were outscored 21-0 in the second half at Notre Dame in a loss. Virginia's coming off a bye week. Coach Bronco Mendenhall has won 4 of the last 5 times during his time at UVA and BYU when he has had 2 weeks to prepare. Miami will be trying to avoid its first ever 0-3 start in the ACC. This is just the second time ever Virginia and Miami have faced each other, where Virginia is ranked and Miami is not. Virginia, with a win tonight, could go 2-0 in the ACC on the road. That is something no current Cavalier player has ever experienced. You will hear from the Hoos when I see you later in sports.
All right, Marty had live for us tonight. Marty.
A handful of Central Virginia high school sports teams played for a state championship today in soccer, lacrosse, and tennis. The Albemarle High School girls soccer team was aiming for its 2nd state title in 3 years. Today in Richmond, Albemarle trailed deep run 1-0 for much of the game in the Class 5 state finals before an offensive explosion. Albemarle's Cora Jillians knocks it in the goal with about 19 minutes left. We are tied at 1. 8 minutes later, Maggie McMullen centers. Savannah Alexander controls it and boots it into the back of the net. Patriots have their first lead at 2-1. 4 minutes after that, McMullen gets another assist. The pass up ahead to Madeline St. Amand. She's all alone and scores the insurance goal. St. Amand added 1 more goal late. Albemarle wins the state championship, beating Deep Run 4-1 with 4 goals in the final 20 minutes.
We had a really tough season. We faced a lot of adversity. We had a whole week of adversity that I will never forget. And so coming back from that, coming back from specific games, coming back, we've already had a game we were down in. So we already knew that we had the strength within us to come back from that. No matter what, we've believed in ourselves, and it took all 24 people on this team to believe in us and get here, and winning it was so emotional. We went down, we've been through adversity, and just coming back and fighting as a team, believing in each other and having each other's backs just meant a lot.
The two-time defending state champion Western Albemarle girls soccer team faced Brentsville in the Class 3 state finals. 5 minutes into the game, Julia Berg chips it over the goalie. Western takes the early lead. 32nd minute, Western's Ellie Cox shoots from the wing. The keeper makes the save, but Kat Berg scores on the rebound. The Warriors led 2-0 at halftime. Early in the second half, Erin Meyer centers. Kate DeYoung heads it home. All 3 goals are scored by seniors, and Western Albemarle wins 3-1, winning the state title for the 3rd straight year.
It feels amazing. I mean, we've worked towards this all season, and to see the whole team put the effort in that we did today, it's just amazing to see the outcome. It's just super cool to have it be our senior year.
The senior class, we've all been playing together since we were probably 9 to 10 years old. So to be able to end the season this way and all of our years playing soccer together this way is absolutely amazing.
There's definitely some pressure to defend our state title, but that just gave us more motivation to do so. And that had been our goal since the start of the season. So to finish winning our goal was just amazing.
The Western Albemarle boys face Northside in the Class 3 state finals. Pick it up in the second half, still scoreless. Western Sam Vigil-Annie with the header off the corner kick. That goal gives the Warriors the lead. Northside was called for a penalty in the box in the 54th minute. Carter Spillman takes it. The senior connects. It's 2-0. 5 minutes later, Western has another penalty kick. The goalie makes the save here, but Joey Paulson is there to bang home the rebound. He scored again later. Western Albemarle wins 4-0, capturing the Class 3 state title.
It's the best feeling in the world. I mean, getting this far and coming up short's terrible, so we knew what we had to do, and we did it. So it's the best feeling ever.
It's pretty freaking awesome. I'll say this is my first soccer championship. My brother's had 2 state championships, and so it's good to get one under so I can talk back to him.
The Charlottesville High School boys soccer team faced undefeated Chancellor in the state finals in Salem. First half, Chancellor strikes first on the corner kick. Mike Creeder heads it in. The Chargers led 1-0 at halftime. About 2 minutes left in the game. Charlottesville is still down 1-0. There's a scramble in front. Senior Jovan Storch heads it in. We are tied at 1 and have a brand new game headed to overtime. The CHS students are fired up. Now in OT, it is Vaughn Storch with the centering pass. Benway Ryang gets it and boots it in. That's the golden goal. Charlottesville beats Chancellor in overtime, 2-1, winning the Class 4 state championship.
It's impossible to describe. This is something that I'd been dreaming of my entire time at CHS, and ever since 2 years ago. Almost same situation, golden goal, but we just didn't come out on top. I mean, to be able to do this the way we did, down the entire game, scoring with 2 minutes left, it's surreal.
They deserve it more than any group of guys I know. They did all the work. They should get all the credit, and so I'm just super pumped that we won it today.
The Western Albemarle boys and girls tennis teams won another state title today. The boys beat James Monroe 5-0. The girls also beat Monroe 5-0. It's the 3rd straight state title for the Warrior boys. And finally, the Western Albemarle girls lacrosse team faced Dominion in the Class 4 state championship game. The Warriors' Libby Carbo finds a cutting Reed Ferguson. The Warriors lead 5-3, but the Titans end the half on a 7-1 run. Molly Battaglia scores here on the fast break. Western trailed 10-6 at halftime. Western would make a run late. It's Carbo looking the pass and then fires a shot into the net. That cut the deficit to just 2, but Western Albemarle ends up falling 15-11 in the state title game there, but overall a great day for the local teams.
Tough loss there, but for most of the other ones, huge day.
Absolutely.
Great news, Marty.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Keep it here. We'll be right back.
NBC 29 Sports is brought to you by Michael & Son Services.